I've always been interested in achievements in this game. They give me these happy chemicals for some reason, but the best and easiest way to grind achievements would be to get a max level character and start from there. But that's boring. Let's start from the beginning. Let's lock ourselves out of the exploration and story progression until we get enough achievements. So, I came up with this achievement lockout challenge, where every area in Eorzea and beyond is off limits until I have enough achievement points to enter it. Let's say 100 achievement points per area. For example, I can't go to the East Shroud until I get 100 achievement points to unlock East Shroud. And then I can't go to the next place until I have 100 more achievement points. And let's say that you are completely new to this game. Every single achievement that you get gives you a different amount of achievement points. Some give you 5, some give you 10, some give you 20. Very, very few give you more than that. And they're usually given based on the difficulty of the achievement. Alright, so let's make a character and start our adventure. This is Dobashi. They look identical to all of my other characters because I am terrified of change. And I chose Lancer to start off. So why did I choose Lancer? Well, there's two things that you need to think about when choosing a class here. You need to think about how you're going to progress in the MSQ, and you need to think about how you're going to progress in your job quest. So if I started in Limsa, to complete the MSQ up to level 15, where I can actually travel between the cities, I would need to unlock Middle Lenosha, Lower Lenosha, and Western Lenosha, 3 whole areas. Thanalan, on the other hand, I only have to go to Central Thanalan and Western Thanalan to complete the MSQ. And then there's the Shroud, which you only need to go to Central Shroud to complete the MSQ. The entirety of this MSQ takes place between Gridania and the Central Shroud, which just makes it the clear option because I don't need to unlock the East Shroud or North Shroud before I can travel between the cities, which is kind of my top priority. But then, you've got to consider class, right? And at first glance, the obvious choice is Conjurer. Conjurer has access to a whole other achievement line that no other class I can start with can do apart from Arcanist. And that's Raising. There's so many achievement points locked behind Raising, but there's multiple reasons why I don't want to do this. Firstly, there is no way that I'm going to find up to 200 people just lying dead around the Shroud, and the only way I'm realistically going to get this achievement is if I include somebody that I know, and just have them kill themselves over and over and over again, and I raise them 200 times. Now, I would like to avoid this, as I would like to get as many achievements as I can without just having one person that needs to be included to help me get it. For some achievements, it will just be unavoidable, but in this case, I would like to try and get this achievement naturally. But even then, if I manage to find one dead person on the ground and res them, surely 5 achievement points is still better than none, right? From Lancer. Well, that's where we look at the job quests. You cannot unlock any other classes, any other jobs, any other crafters, any other gatherers, until you've beaten your level 10 job quest. To complete your level 10 Conjurer job quest, you need to go to Central Shroud, you need to go to North Shroud, and you need to go to East Shroud. Which just completely defeats the purpose of choosing Gridania as your starting location in the first place. Archer, on the other hand, only has to go to Central Shroud, North Shroud, and East Shroud, so it's the exact same. But if we look at Lancer's job quests, level 1 takes place in Central Shroud, level 5 takes place in Central Shroud, and level 10 takes place in Central Shroud, which means that if we pick Lancer, not only do we get to start in Gridania and only have to unlock Central Shroud, but our MSQ also only needs us to unlock Central Shroud, which means it is by far the best class that we can choose to start with, because we only have to unlock one area to complete the Gridanian MSQ and to unlock other jobs, which is by far the best thing that I can do. So that is why we are starting as Lancer. Our adventure starts in New Gridania, fresh off the carriage. A young, naive Makote steps into the Twelves Wood for the first time from God knows where. He looks at his UI, sees it's in shambles and needs to fix it. There we go, much better. So, let's get started. Do our MSQ, talk to Mother, attune to the aetheryte, talk to the locals, and yeah, that's it, we're stuck. All the quests in New Gridania are either asking me to go to the Central Shroud or Old Gridania. I've already completed all the quests that I can, but I can't go inside of Old Gridania yet to do my Lancer quest or deliver the eel pie. None of the shops accessible sells anything that can help me. There are literally no achievements in the near completion category. I can't kill enemies, I can't level up, I can't craft. There aren't enough minions or orchestrion roles to get any achievements. The closest achievement I've got is Storyteller, completes 10 quests. But I'm 7 off, and it would only give me 5 achievement points anyway, not the 100 that I need. Even if I had access to Old Gridania, which we are counting as a separate area, it is not like I'm even getting any achievement points out of it. It's just to let me progress a tiny amount, but the quests alone won't even get me to level 10 or get the Storyteller achievement. So even if I counted Gridania as a whole, it wouldn't have helped. So I scrolled, and I scrolled, and I scoured every achievement, and technically, it would be possible to get 100 achievement points just in Gridania. However, it would require me to obtain 100 minions, obviously via trade or market board, 30 of them being follow type minions, and what else would I need? Let's just say 500 orchestrion rolls. And I would also have to get a couple of gear sets off the market board and then talk to some guy to get 100 achievement points. Which, I'll be honest, is just lame. We're not gonna do that. We're not just going to get everything given to us by other people, hence the rules. I'm not gonna buy anything that's gonna help me off the Mog Station. I'm not gonna buy a story skip, because that would be another way to get all the achievement points, and I'm not gonna get any items via trading with other players. As for the market board, I can only use it for making gil and in very niche circumstances, but it will never be used for getting any achievements. So yeah, that's it. We are just stuck in Gridania unless I give myself a free area to start. So yeah, let's think about it as a joint area. We're going to start with the Central Shroud as well, because otherwise it would be stupid. Come on. Walking into the Central Shroud gives me my first 10 achievement points. About time we got one of those. Alright, so my first goal is to get 100 achievement points so I can unlock Old Gridania, but getting there is quite hard. There are only so many achievements I can get in my current position after all. So, I've mapped out a plan. 100 points worth of achievements would require me to do this. Get to level 50, do 300 fates, defeat 10,000 enemies, and do 10 quests. Easy, right? So, let's get to work. There's quests to do and XP to get. I do all the quests available and deny food that one wanted to give me because I thought I could just buy more at a vendor. I quickly realized that I have absolutely no access to any vendor that sells food anywhere. And yes, I checked the enemy drops as well, and none of them drop anything that I can eat. So I just have to do this entire area without a 3% food buff, which is going to add up, let me tell you. I have a lot of grinding to do. There we go, 100 enemies. I can't even beat this water sprite. It's taking so long to die and does way too much damage against me. I can try using a potion, but I think I'm going to have to bail. There we go, level 10 Lancer. 5 more points. Oh, and at level 10 they give me more quests I can do. Oh, and there's the 10th quest done. That's one more achievement in the books. So we're at 25 achievement points now. That's a quarter of the way there. And that's 10 fates done as well. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And that's 500 enemies down. That's just 9,500 to go. Alright, so I've been playing for about 4 hours now, and I'm level 15 after 4 hours, so this is looking a lot harder than I thought it would be. But now I can actually do something other than fates for a bit. I can talk to the smith in Gridania or in the central shroud and access these training sessions. They give a small amount of XP, some money, and very nice gear, and the elusive leveling ring that gives me an XP bonus under level 30. So while I grind these out for XP, let me explain in more depth about the achievement area unlocks. At the beginning, I said 100 achievement points per area, but I didn't go in depth about what I'm actually counting as an area. Firstly, every zone and city. This one should be pretty obvious. If it's got aetheryte teleporting, it counts. Secondly, dungeons, trials, and alliance raids. I'm only including the first iteration of an area to unlock. Once I've unlocked it, I do not need to unlock it again. For example, in dungeons, if I unlock Satsasha, I do not need to unlock Satsasha hard, as I've already been to and unlocked Satsasha. The same idea with trials. If I unlock the Bowl of Embers, I do not need to unlock the Bowl of Embers hard or extreme, as I've already unlocked that area. The final thing is raids. Instead of unlocking each normal raid individually, I pay 100 points to unlock them per tier. This is because paying 1,200 achievements for a whole set of normal raids would be way too expensive, and there aren't enough achievement points in the game to do that. Savage raids don't need to be unlocked, as these are repeat areas as well. In addition to the stuff that I'm not including, guild tests and Hall of the Novice. These are duties that take place in different places in Eorzea, so would I need to unlock the area they take place in before doing them? No, since these aren't real. The moment I set foot in Western Lanosha, I get the Mapping the Realm achievement, but here I don't, so it's like I never set foot in it. The map doesn't even fill out, it's just completely blank. Deep dungeons were considered, but since it's not part of mainstream content, I decided against unlocking them. Otherwise, most of them would just make me a loss, and I wouldn't even unlock them. PvP areas, ocean fishing, gates, and masked carnival don't need to be unlocked as well. With these rules, the total achievement points to unlock the whole game is currently 25,500 achievement points, which is 84% of the total achievement points in the game. This should be a good amount to still be fun, while meaning I don't need to do the stupid achievements without getting soft locked as long as I'm not stupid. That might be a lot to take in, but I thought I'd get it out the way early to avoid confusion in the future. Anyway, let's get back to grinding. I'm sure you're all wondering which one of these exercises is the fastest for grinding XP. Well, I've tested them all now, and it's the 4th DPS one. It only takes 1.5 minutes, isn't that amazing? Anyway, so I grind out these tutorials for well over an hour, with this music, waiting for this guy to finish speaking, optimizing to find the fastest level that I can complete, optimizing to get back to the NPC as fast as possible, just for this. I'm level 20! I just grinded out Sprout training for almost 2 hours just to get to level 20. Let's go! 5 more points. 60 more to go. I think the next thing I'm going to grind is Fates. 300 of them, to be exact. Wish me luck. How much XP does this level 13 Fate give me? 1,000. Look at that bar go up. Damn. It's time for the best Fate in the game. The best Fate in the game. How many hits will it take today? Let's count and find out. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits to kill that Fate. I love training day. Technically speaking, I could just not play for a month and get the Sanctuary bonus to level up faster. But I'm not a loser. I want to play now. I'm not going to wait around. I almost died. Okay, that was close. You know what? Let's just try and kill a toadstool. Oh, I needed to hit that. 300 XP for that? That's a joke. Oh, wow. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Level 21. Yeah, I'll be honest, I thought I'd be level 40 by now. It literally took me 40 minutes to get that one level. How many hours is it even going to take me to get to level 50? If I just did the sprout training, which is my best method of XP, 68, yeah, 68 hours. Whoa! I just got a free company invite. That's a natural free company invite. No outside help or anything. And they have the heat of battle buff. Let's go. I'm taking this, alright? I've been here for hours. I'm only level 21. To crush your enemies 3. That's 1,000 enemies down. I have 50 achievement points. I'm halfway. Totally. I'm totally halfway. I've done 70 fates. That's pretty good. So whenever I come to this area, I just grind out these level 14 enemies for a bit, since it puts up my enemy killing achievement, and they're the best things I can kill for XP at the moment. The Central Shroud doesn't have any better enemies until level 29 on top of that cliff, but I don't have the level nor the gear to kill them efficiently. And there's a date with Destiny 2. 5 more achievement points. Damn, this is a lot of fates. I've discovered a better way to get XP from fates now, though. If I just don't finish the fate and stay synced down to whatever level the fate syncs me down to, I get more XP from the enemies, because I'm technically a lower level. So I've just started killing more enemies like this. Hopefully I'll start leveling a little bit quicker from now on. Alright, lock in. It's time to do 200 more fates. Yep, that was my reaction to getting 300 fates done. You can tell that it took a while. Over 15 hours of grinding fates alone. But half of that time was just running between fates, because I have no mount. Anyway, I'm glad it's done. I got to level 30 just before getting it done as well, so that's 15 more achievement points. 30 more to go. The eagle-eyed of you might have noticed my inventory during this getting progressively whiter, and that's because of materia, or spirit bonding. When I was doing fates, I'd just wear whatever I'd gotten and buy weathered jewellery for myself, and switch out whenever I got the spirit bond to maximum. I can't actually retrieve the materia from the gear until I do the quest in Thanalan, but at least I have a bit of stockpile on materia when I eventually get that quest, which will allow me to start getting those achievements as well. So I just thought I'd stockpile it for now, to get it a little faster when I get there. With all the fates done, I'm pretty close to the enemy killing achievement. So I go to the gate of Gridania, and I kill level 1 enemies for a whole hour to get myself over that hurdle and get an extra 10 achievement points. Okay, so I've really got to think now. I need to get 20 more achievement points, and I'm literally only level 30 right now. I'm not getting to level 50, I'll tell you that much. I need to find 10 more achievement points somewhere else. So, after a bit more scouring and a bit more scrolling, I found something. Actually, I found something while I was doing Fates. The White Joker. I found it when I was walking around, and it reminded me. Hunts. Hunts exist. How doable are they? Well, I'd have to kill 3 S ranks, 5 A ranks, or 10 B ranks. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with hunts, a B rank hunt is an enemy at the level cap of the expansion for that area. This place is around a Reborn, therefore it's level 50. They're not hard to kill if you are level 50 with level 50 gear. You might even be able to do it a little lower solo as well. But still a solid no for me. It literally two-shots me. A ranks are a step up a notch. You're not killing these solo unless you're like 10 to 20 levels higher than it, and some can still just fuck you up. And then there's S ranks. I don't think I even need to talk about these. Obviously they kill me. Regardless, there is a way to kill them, and that's by using people that can. I have a map of all the locations of where Fornius, the A rank, can spawn, which is the same as the B rank, the White Joker, and I just walk across the entire Shroud looking for it. And then I hop server and I go again. Now, getting people to help me kill these enemies, does that go against the spirit of the challenge? Well, for the case of S ranks and A ranks, I would say certainly not. All I need to do for those is tell people that there is an S rank or an A rank, and they will go and kill the enemy. All I have to do is hit the enemy once, and I'll get the achievement for it. So all I'm doing is relaying information, and they'll go and kill the enemy of their own accord because it benefits them. Now for the B ranks, that's where it's a little bit hazy, because I do kind of have to ask people to kill those for me. And let me tell you, I feel like the scum of the earth when I go to Gridania and I shout for help for someone to help me kill a White Joker in the Central Shroud, alright? It doesn't feel good, but let me tell you why I did it. S ranks are pretty damn rare, and I can't spawn them. The S rank in the Central Shroud, I just have to wait until it's open, okay? And that can take days, alright? And I kind of just wanted to do this right here, right now. So that is why I asked people to help me kill the B ranks. I didn't say it was for achievements, I didn't say it was for anything like that. I just said, hello friends, would anyone here be interested in killing an annoying rat? Usually they're not, but sometimes someone would show up, and they killed them, alright? It was their choice. I think I do most of the damage anyway. And the other achievement I found, which also requires me to wait around, is a fate that can spawn in the Shroud. It's Steel Rain, it's Odin's fate. It can spawn in the Central Shroud, or in the South Shroud, the East Shroud, or the North Shroud, and there's only 2 locations that it can spawn. Even if the weather effect comes up to tell me that the fate's opened, there's only about a 25% chance that it's actually in the Central Shroud, and then on top of that, the chances that the fate actually gets killed is pretty slim because most of these fates just go down without a fight. I was looking at the Hunt Discord channel, and from what I was judging, it was about an average of 1 Odin fate killed per day, and most were just left to wander. But once this does actually spawn, that will be another 10 achievement points that I can get. It's just, it requires a lot of waiting, hence why I'm going with the B ranks. If anything, it just makes it a little bit more interesting than having to wait around and do nothing for days. So let's start the grind. Luckily, this lovely scholar did actually want it. I may have died in the process, but still got the kill. I actually managed to find the White Joker at the end of my route, and this time, I saw people in the cave with it. So I just pointed at the thing and just asked if they could kill it, and well, they did. I struggled and ran away while they did, but I got hit in, so it counted. Oh, this one is a doozy. This time the people that come to my rescue is a level 30 warrior and a level 32 scholar. So, safe to say, it was rough. They wanted to try again for some reason, so I was like, sure. I felt bad because I knew they didn't get anything out of it, but I tried again. And so we fought, and they hit it, and they hit it, and I barely hit it. To watch that HP slowly trickle down, watching the Scholar continuously try and keep the warrior's HP up, we just kept hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting until 12 minutes later, it actually died. So thank you to these two people here that did actually go of their way to help me. You did not need to, you gained nothing from it, but I am forever thankful for it. I managed to find another Fornius, and some people kill it with me, because I obviously add a lot there. And at the end of it, they do the worst thing that they could have possibly done. They initiated a trade. And as we know, I don't accept trades. Obviously, they think I'm new, they're telling me to enjoy the game, and I need to keep up my facade. And then they give me 25,000 gil. So, begrudgingly, I accept the trade. But then wait, there's more, because they give me a koala as well. Isn't that great? Now, obviously, I can't keep this. So, I just traded to my friend everything that they gave me. I'm so sorry to that person that gave me all this stuff for me to just instantly give it away. But I had to. It's what had to be done. The rest of the hunts went pretty well. Finding people for the A ranks was always going to be easy. Just finding the A ranks themselves is the hard part. The B ranks are much easier to find because they respawn instantly, just somewhere in the Shroud. But finding people for those is the difficult part. But finally, I did manage to find 10 separate people for the B ranks and 5 separate people for the A ranks. That's 2 more achievements, 10 more to go. Now, unfortunately, Odin hasn't spawned while doing any of this, so I just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Let's get this achievement. I've already killed 5,000 enemies. An extra 5,000 is just going to take me, what, 4 hours? So let's get started. And that's what I did. For 4 hours, I just killed enemies at the gate of Gridania until I finally got it. The last achievement, 100 achievement points, just like that. Fucking easy. No time at all. Totally. Well, I guess it's time. Let's unlock old Gridania. Let's learn how to be a Lancer. And let's finally give Parsimon Tret his eel pie.